Alright, I'm back. I'm back. So, you're not hearing music, mainly because of this. Here we go. I decided to let Patches have the end table. For whatever reason, he's really obsessed with it. Come on, keyboard, mouse. Oh no. Is it that difficult? Oh no. And he's going right back up. I don't know why he loves the end table. That's actually my computer stand. Man, this is... Well, no. No, there's such a delay and it only sometimes works, but I love looking at that. That's so cool. You know, being far away from my TV actually gives me a perspective on how cool all this is. I'm just so close to the TV, so much of the time I feel like it alters my perspective of the game. Oh, Patches. I pressed escape. Hang on. It's like, it feels really hot. 74. I guess I'm too passive a lot of the time. I'm feeling pretty motivated right now. And like, oh my gosh. I really wish that Patches would like to sit in a different spot than everywhere I want to stream. Like, he doesn't want to do it right here, right now. I can't even move forward. It's... But the second night, he loves that spot for whatever reason. Okay, if I move my remote, put my keyboard up, so my mouse works. So if I hold my arm out like that, that might work, maybe. I don't like it. He's like, why are you over there? Oh, hang on, let me get my stream up. There we go. Guys, I don't know. I like giving my cat freedom. That's nice. It reminds me of my other one. Let me see if this area is working well. It looks nice, I will say that. Yeah, alright, so we can bring the iron in now. Okay. Alright. Getting a bunch of emeralds immediately upon logging in. This wasn't exactly what I had in mind in the first place, but stuff is happening in the background, so regardless, just being online is productive in my Minecraft hardcore at this point. It feels good, man. It feels real good. I really wish I had my end table back, but Patches claimed it, man. He was there before me today. So I am kind of having trouble motivating myself specifically to do the bot, like learn how to make the bot, because it's like once you're getting into it, it's not like, oh, that's so interesting. No, it's pressing buttons until maybe eventually it will give me what I want, and that to me, it just doesn't spark my curiosity or a lot of what I really like to do. Like stuff like this, right? Like you can possibly, like, it's very easy to get into this for me because it's easy to want to create stuff. But when it just comes to following the directions on the video, I just don't like it so much. But it's a part of the learning, so I just really need to get motivated and get into it. But for me, it's like my Achilles heel. I could easily like follow the directions supposedly, but every time I get into it, I'm just getting mentally exhausted. I'm like, alright, I want to do something fun now, like gaming or something. I'm like, I need to be productive, man. Okay. Wait. Ran out of iron, alright. So that's 3 before. I'm like looking at my cat just chilling on the end table, and a little bit of me is really annoyed. Honestly. I'm looking at that and I'm like, I could be on that end table. I could be living the dream right now. I could be doing that. I'm like, well, shouldn't I be able to use my end table I put there because for that specific purpose? But it's Patches' bed for some reason. They're soft places to lay around. Lily likes to lay on the towels and sometimes the like laundry basket, but Patches just likes sitting right there. There's also a couch. There's a whole couch. There's my bed. There's so many other places that I would love if he would start laying down. But he lays down in the place where I'm not gonna be, or that I am gonna be, but only when I'm busy. And I don't have the time. Alright, so now he's about to come to me now. I can see him almost jumping to me. If you're not using that, Patches, I will. I will use that. I wanted that spot, Patches, I'm not gonna lie. That looks very nice. Looks so cool. That spot there, I love that spot. I know you love that spot, but that's my that's one of my favorite spots, man. Hang on. Because right now I have to spread my legs out to get, and then push my arms up in order to be close enough for my keyboard and mouse to register. It's not comfortable. However, where you are sitting is comfortable. Not as like, for whatever reason, you find comfort in that hard end table on top of it. I don't know what it is that you like about it. You used to like hanging off the edge of my TV, and that was completely fine. It would help me out if you were doing that right now. I don't think I've ever been level 90 just from doing this. I've been level 90 from the gold farm, but I went to level like 200 or something. So this farm is really effective, to be honest. Alright, that's good. Then we... I also have like a bunch of emeralds. Wait a second, is that enough possibly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nope. So I believe I also have a bunch of emeralds over this way. And you know what? This world looks really nice now that I'm looking at it from this angle and doing this. The freedom of it is pretty cool. There's a dragon head right there. Pretty cool. Okay. Oh. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. I think I'm coming up on the most emeralds I've ever had. It'll be pretty nice when that happens, I'm not gonna lie. Are you having a good night's sleep, Dylan? Soon. I don't know, if you really look at it in the perspective wise, I could say yes. You know what I mean? If you shift your perspective a little bit towards the direction I want you to, then maybe yeah. Well, I'm a restless person. I don't know what it is, but if I don't feel like I've done enough during the day, I just don't feel right. I don't feel relaxed. It doesn't feel good. Hang on. By the way, look how tall this sugarcane farm is. I think I might have shown it to you. Look how tall it is. It's huge. There it is. It's the biggest one I've ever made. Patches is really thinking about moving, jumping to me. He's like, I want to be part of fun. I want to join. Okay, Patches. If he's gonna join me anyway, I might as well have it at that desk, end table. That's like way easier to do it on. He's joining. He's come to me. He's decided, this is new. I'm normally not seeing you over here. That's right, Patches. Okay, good. Oh, he's back. What? Patches. Didn't you want to try that spot out? If you shift your perspective towards that pillow, you'll get a glimpse of the dream you are found yourself in. Oh man. Well, I've tried it, okay? It might be that I eat late sometimes. That's probably a bad habit of mine, but basically, every time I would try to go to bed, and I'd be sitting there, and I'd be trying to close my eyes, and then my body would my eyes would crunch. I would just have all this energy, and I just want to do something right then, and I'd be like, no, and I'm just like, hey, and I want to do chess, or I want to do something, and that's where I'm at right now. So, plus I've been going to bed more towards 4 a.m. recently. I don't know what it is, but that time, that's in my circadian rhythm, so. Alright. Everything I consciously try to make myself do, it's really difficult to force myself to do. Unless it's physically, I can physically force myself to do hard tasks, but not sleep. Sleep, for whatever reason, can't force my body to do it. I can force myself to do long streams. I can force myself to get good at a game. I can force myself to do a certain task. But I can't force myself to relax a lot of time. For that, you may need to do something that you consider boring, as will allow you to calm your mind and start getting sleepy. True. I guess that would be the coding thing then. I could learn the coding thing. But then I'd be actively doing it, and I'd be more stressed and exhausted than exactly bored. A lot of time I have this, if I'm having a lot of trouble sleeping, and because I know sometimes I'm physically tired, and I'm and my body needs to sleep, but specifically, when that happens, a lot of the time, I'll end up being I don't know, I can't really relax, and then I'll basically try to I don't know. I'll just try to do something like that would relax me. Like sometimes I would I would like of course play a game, or I'd I put on background music instrumentals. Like recently I put on this coffee music, relaxing coffee music is what the video is called, or like coffee shop or whatever music. And it's a really good one. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't gotten tired of it, but I like some like for a few years now, I go to that video and I'm pretty relaxed by it. I mean, you would have to do the right thing in order to get sleepy. Like for me, that would be reading a book. That's true. That's true. And I'd probably be looking at it horribly wrong trying to get into coding because blue light's being shined into my eyes when that happens. So, but I think that I did have a certain goal for this one actually. www home base. Wait, that's kind of funny. It was just already that. It was already written in. It's a W home base. Um, I really only have that much, huh? Well, I know where the trial chambers are. The thing I would really... Oh, there it is! I saw it! Negative 446, 1788. One sec. YouTube? It's definitely something that I really need to get into, but I haven't exactly found what works for me for sleep. It's kind of rough because, and this is a really nerdy thing, but and something that it just sounds like an excuse or like something that's confirmation biased in my mind, but both INTJs, and this is, I know that sounds so dumb. It sounds like I'm saying Capricorn or something, or like whatever. But I think it's actual evidence based in my mind. I've actually seen a lot of this stuff evidenced in real life. Uh, with people and what they do. I've actually correctly predicted what people would type as, and I was like we in that personality class, someone was like, I had seen someone talk and like do stuff, and like in that time of my life, I would be like, they're this type. I think they're this type, or and then I would go back and forth a lot of the time, but um, but she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm ISTP," and I was like, "I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was right." And I was like, "No, don't do it. Stop, Dylan. Stop. Your hyperfixation. You can't just classify people like that." I know, but I knew it. Hang on. Yes, Patches. He moved. He moved. I can move up. I can move up. I can move to the end table. It's mine. I found my place on the end table. Yes. Okay. Um. Pillager Outpost Farm. But basically, what ended up happening with that, um, hmm, easy raid farm. 29 minutes? No, thank you. 5 minute patches. You just left. I'm gonna pick you up like a baby, give you kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, there it is, the ominous biofarm for 5 minutes. Meow. Now, Patches, if you're gonna be here right now, if you're gonna be here, I'm gonna kiss you when I want. I'm gonna pick you up and hold you like a baby whenever I want. That's the deal. Yes. Mwah. Mwah. There we go. I think that's the reason why he doesn't want to join me on the couch. Because I'll try to like sneak in like a little hug, and he'll be like, no, 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 not usually actually. Like sometimes I'll just want to like hug him when he does that, and he's like, no, and he runs away. I'm like, no, please, love me, Patches. Why isn't it working? I can't click any. Oh, 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 oh. Place another rock. Okay, so we go to the beginning of this. Ominous bottle farm. Okay, we need a bunch of scaffolding, some fences. We're just gonna go step by step. We're getting to the point where we're about as powerful or have about as crazy as stuff as the last one. One of the biggest things in this is I need a ominous bottle farm, number one. Number two, I need what's it called? Patches is okay. Yes. Oh, he wants to go outside again. What's the scaffolding recipe? Oh no, I need to find a forest. Wait, that's gonna be easy. It's gonna be so easy, man. Meow. He really wants outside. He's even scratching the door right by it. Oh, and I do have my thing, but negative 280, 1500. You'll be alright, buddy. I promise. I really need to get more into, I need to, because I think one of my biggest weaknesses is that I specifically need more sleep. Like, that's one thing I would say that I could really do better. I've been in there. I don't know if I've been in there yet. We're gonna do that. One cool thing is I could find a treasure chest actually. We might need moss blocks eventually, who knows. We have a new recipe though. Yes. You know what? We can do something spontaneous today, if I so desire. We need more sleep, yes. I'm so bad at it. I really wish I knew how. Really? What the heck? Dude, that's crazy. Well, I get a bunch of sand now. That's nice. Oh, Patches. Hi. Give me a hug. Hi. You know some? Oh, thank you. Give me a hug. Oh my goodness. He loves hugs sometimes. He's an adorable. I don't know if I have carrots back home, but Sure, there's that. Mwah. You're a good boy. Okay, Patches, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna let you down, okay? Oh, good. Go on the table. There you go. Alright. So, I don't need sand, actually. Now that I think about it, I have all the glass I'll ever need. However, treasure map. Amazing. So, look how good the ice looks, man. It's reflective. The water looks cool. We're gonna go to sleep, actually. I don't want to deal with mobs while I have a lack of chest plate on. But you know what? I can do this better. All right, we're on our way. I could get sand anyway, you know. Chest! I can't believe how easy that was. So many times this has been so difficult, and it's been so annoying. That's what I can use it for, TNT! So I can use all that. Also, that iron is useless. Absolutely useless. Water breathing? I don't really need that. I'm not gonna drown. That's cool. Meow. 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 Should I throw it? I guess we'll just keep it in there. I don't really need it anymore. Yeah, I don't really care. Oh, hi, Patches. How are you? Mwah. Oh. How are you? Are you a good boy? Yeah. You keep interrupting. I'm tired of being sore when I have you up here. I'm not gonna lie, Patches. You're a good boy. He enjoys this. His tail's wagging. He's not moving. You're a very good boy. Mwah. 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 One thing is, you're gonna have to go to bed in your room tonight so that you don't eat my tree while I'm gone. Okay. Mwah. I'll see you tomorrow, Patches. I love you. Mwah. Good boy. Mwah. Oh. Good boy. Alright. Alright. I don't know why, but that door is really hard to close now. It's very hard. Okay. But what I needed some bamboo specifically. And we need, I'm so glad this actually has a lot of room in it. You know? I can't imagine all the gunpowder I'll use for TNT. Actually, like, that would be so nice. It's pretty good. I love how quick it is to get sand right now. Alright, I also need a turtle farm. Well, we can label it for sure. 2028, 1153. Good stuff. Alright. That'll be enough for quite a bit of TNT. Sorry, I was checking a game to see if I could play it. What happened while I was gone for 6 minutes? Well, I got a chest, I got a Heart of the Sea, and I got a lot of sand. Check out some of it. And then, some more of it. A lot of sand. So that's good for TNT. Also, I'm still looking for a... what's it called? Forget what it's called. Gold blocks. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes! You have no idea how lucky that is, Angel. It is extremely lucky. Good stuff. I'm now tied with the world where I had the most enchanted gold apples. There's a place. Oh man. It reminds me of. Wait, what's that? Holy crap! What's this? What is this? Let's find out what this this thing is. Pale moss carpet. Pale moss block. Give me a moment. I don't know what's going on, but I hear a creaking. It's the creaking. I have never encountered this guy, but I know a little bit about him. I know that he doesn't seem like that bad a guy. He seems kinda chill, right? So he's not a monster, is he? Turn my... I hate that. I hate that a lot. I hate it a lot. I was hoping it would go through. I don't know if it worked. Oh, it's another... Oh, no. Please. Please. I don't know how much damage the creaking does. I don't even know about him. That's crazy. Where's my bed? Do I have my bed? I lost my bed. Did I lose my bed? I lost my bed. I don't like that. Did it turn to daytime though? I think it turned to daytime. Seriously, I mean, what's the creaking even do? I should put him in a boat, right? I should put him in a boat. I'll put him in a boat. So, no idea what that guy does. However, I'm tempted to throw that away, as crazy as that would be. I know that he's not that bad, but I have a boat for him if we meet again. He might only be out during the night or something. But how crazy is this? What an episode. Getting an enchanted gold apple and finding the creaking. Yeah, he's kind of creeping, not gonna lie. He like comes closer when you're looking away is what I just saw. Where was he? Now that he's a part of default Minecraft, it's kind of crazy, right? Like, this isn't a mod, this is regular Minecraft. Okay, wherever he is. Okay, the whole music goes away the second I go in this area. Eerie noise. I get it. I get it, it's a horror game. I get it, it's Minecraft. I understand. Where is the creaking? Is that only a night thing? Dude. Where's he at? Dude, that's the creepiest noise. Sometimes I look at the subtitles and I see footsteps and it's unsettling. Does he only come out at night? I don't want to kill him in case he's useful. Wait. If I'm not mistaken, what ended up working for me before was destroying some of his area. Or maybe it was just nighttime. How crazy would it be if the creaking one-shots you or something, and I have like no totem of undying? So the whole reason I'm going over here, or started going over here, is to be able to get... You know what? I'll come back to this, right? For now, this is just a crazy thing that happened at the middle of the night on this episode. I suppose I can chop one of his trees down. Hopefully that makes him mad enough to do something about it. And we can have words. I wonder if a boat even holds them. Regardless, 25 negative 25 40 22 50 25 40 22 50 25 40. Oh, oh. I know very little about that guy. It'll be nice to know later on, but for right now, I think I'm good. I think I just get what I came for, and then I'll eventually do something about that. I'd love to see him again. It might be a night only type deal. Like he only spawns at night. Kind of crazy experience, not gonna lie. If I'm not mistaken, he was over there. So it might just be like there's one creaking per creaking forest or something. And I'm kind of curious. But I will use my objective to override my curiosity. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't find him soon. It is incredibly, incredibly nice to know that when you look at him, he's not gonna attack you when you're looking at him. He'll do it when you're not looking at him. It's pretty nice. I don't know exactly if he attacks you, if he comes to attack you from behind. Regardless, it's good information to know that he doesn't come closer when you're looking at him. Okay, well, we're getting our stuff. I've given up. But I am interested. I will check that out later. I see it. Not this episode. Probably not this episode. Enough for like 64 of the what's it called? Oh, that's full. Hang on. Scaffolding. So it was a pleasant surprise to know, though, that both trial chambers and what's it called? And creaking are a part of default Minecraft now. That's pretty cool. However, home. I'm gonna give something a shot. Since the sun's going down, we can do this. So now the creaking is over this way. It's about nighttime. Supposedly he should spawn, right? Okay. It might be a bit harder than that. I think that's him. He's over there. And another one on the right? No. Not without. No. No, no, no. Not without A bed. Well, no, no, no. And B, uh, whatever it's called. Totems of Undying. Negative 270, 1470. Alright. Who is cutting onions? What's that achievement? Crying Obsidian. Got it. Well, it would probably be smart to get a new bed right now, so I have it. And also plant a few of these somewhere. Might be kind of interesting to have it like that, maybe. Yeah, right? Whatever doesn't end up looking that great, I'll move. But I'll also be able to farm it from there as well. That's cool though. That's a cool idea. Was it here? Yes, it was. No. This will feel like an elegant way to go, if I'm assuming correctly. Hang on. And then we don't need that. I wonder if this corrupts this. Probably not, right? Because otherwise that forest would be turned into that. Pretty interesting. Okay. We will need these though. I believe... Hang on, so we can make those now. We need string. Alright. But we need our bed back. It does look kind of cooler now. I can definitely, like... Ooh, I could probably do that to that, too. And I was thinking, like, well, I'll need to get more, but no, I just have it right in my inventory right now. Oh, no, never mind. It's decorated by flowers already. However... And then whatever doesn't look good, I'll just delete from the whole thing. That's probably fine. Well, I don't like it that this right here. That's better because I didn't like it right by the chest. It might look cooler now. Ooh, I can get bottles of honey though. It's pretty nice. But what I actually went to do was create scaffolding. So I'll need string. I believe I have a ton of string from things. Cobwebs. I got them from cobwebs. I was like, ooh, I have a mystery. I'm so mysterious. Who knows where I got that string in Minecraft? Hang on. I mean, there has to be though, right? Like, there has to be a, what's it called, string around in here. Or somewhere. There's definitely a bunch of strings somewhere in the world. It might even be in one of my dump boxes, so I'm gonna check those real quick. Yes! We found it. This is the exact reason I wanted so much string. Potions, nope. Good to know. Okay, now we can do scaffolding. So we need 2 stacks. We could do with some extra. It'd be fine. Sure. Nice. Isn't it amazing to have 2 enchanted gold apples, though? No, come on, give me that gold ingot. I don't have a gold farm. Okay, so this will go in the build chest. Need that, but that's not. That is technically a part of a build. You know, I'm gonna put my finger up while I say that. That is technically something that you put in a build. Hang on. Gold. Real quick. No, I'll save it in case I need it for rails or something. I was gonna immediately put to apples, but there's a chance that I might regret that if I had done that. Oh, also, I wanted to repair some of my stuff, so a good way. I can do this way as well. Done. I guess that's the lazy way. And so I was going to, right, that's fine there. And then, sure. We could use it. Yeah, I have a feeling a boat might be necessary for at least one of the builds we're doing in the future. And then we'll also need 64 fences of a type. So we're gonna go do stuff to make that. Would it be interesting to do that? I could definitely get more. Let's do it. Well, now I have no wood of that in case I wanted to decorate with it, but oh well. Wait. But first, there we go. How many? 64? I'm 4 short, man. No. I believe it's, you know what, if I just memorize it. Yes. We're gonna have some extra, just in case. We'll need 64 dirt and 22 torches. Got it. Okay. I already had 22. Okay. Then 14 glass. Perfect. 4 walls. Well, you know what? You know. Something like that? No? What do walls look like? Walls? Walls? Hang on, let me... Got it. Really? Why? Well. How many walls? 4 walls. Crazy. 4 trapdoors, 4 slabs. Oh, I can make an armor stand now. Good to know. Uh, 4 iron blocks, 3 ladders. Got that. A hopper and a minecart. If only you could buy wood type stuff from villagers, I would be set. Does look cool, doesn't it? I mean, the chest spot that blanks is maybe not the best looking, but it's fine. Now wood. Wow, this thing is so efficient. It's crazy efficient. This thing works. It's doing its job. Look how tall it is. I still love how tall it is when I look at it. So, sand, right? Laugh. Laugh right now. Laugh. Do it. Laugh. Hang on. I have a gun. Laugh right now. Laugh. Hang on. Alright, hang on. No, that's even funnier than if a comedian actually did that. Like, I have a gun, laugh right now. Or would it be fun? I don't know. Maybe the bravery would be hilarious. If a comedian, no, well, it would be scary for a lot of people. But to the right audience, it would be freaking hilarious. Probably to, like, people who watch the video of it later and be like, you thought that would be a good idea And now he has 20 years jail time. Oh man. He was like, please, it was just a joke. Please. That's what you get for stealing my joke. That was my joke. You see, that's a joke, actually, because my friend came up with that. And it was so funny that I wanted to say it again, because it was that funny. Hang on. Oh yeah, we should have that. Oh, yeah, and this. Ah! So I needed chests, right? And I need iron. I have that. Good. That should go in the build chest too. It's kind of full, isn't it? We'll take that out. And you know what? Going against what I said, I'm putting this in here. Also, same with that. Well, we might need it. We might need it. Sand. Yeah, we need sand actually. Okay, we have a bunch of that. We can put one of these in a mine cart. Blum, 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 blum. Hang on. So we got that. And then we got chests. We got chests, railroad, and lava. Do I have railroad in there? I do. I need chests. Yeah, got chests. And lava. You know, there was a farm that I did on a previous world that was actually really good. And I have an opportunity to do it. So I'm gonna bring up more than I need of this. We need lava, man. Oh my goodness. Look at them. Yes. 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 My power is growing. Yeah. Oh no. Why do they make glow squid ink sacs so useful if they don't want me to kill them? Why? Crit! I crit that creeper. Very cool. I'm such a cool guy for doing that. Alright, so we got lava, let's go. I don't want to get hurt by that guy, or hit by that guy, because it's just annoying being set on fire, having my durability be affected, and among other things. Oh wow, that's annoying too, but oh no, that wasn't lava. That'll work. Oh, that's fine. You know, falling's not an issue from that height. So, the lava that I saw. It's over there. Hi. Baby zombie meta. Screw you! I'm good. I'm good. I'm a good guy. A good man. Yeah. Any more lava? Please? That reminds me. There's this one time, this random customer woman was like, hey, can you give me money? Like, in that tone. Like, actually said it like that. And I stood there dumbfounded. I was like, I'm real sorry. I can't. No. Because in my mind, I was trying to do customer service and everything. But that was just such a, it was just, how do I handle that? I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I had so many questions in my mind. I was like, why? And like why would I, why would I send you money? And also, why do you need money? And like, this was supposedly a shopper, right? In Walmart? I was like, why? And then I was thinking on so many levels as well. I was like, why ask me? I'm a Walmart worker. You see me working at Walmart, right? Do you really think I'm that well off? Hang on. Oh, come on. Carrot. We can do this. We can totally do this. So this one actually has a lot of room. Oh no! Oh crap! Oh! Oh no! Alright. Do I have any? Yeah. There was I had so many experience with customer service being really bad, but there's also this one guy who like came in my line or whatever, and like I was checking people out. There was a line of people, and I was checking them out, and I don't know what happened, but I had to do. I actually remember. I had to get his ID or something. Um, I had to get his ID numbers for a specific purchase, and I had to put. Oh my gosh! What the hell? I'm sorry. That caught me off guard. Well, I did not expect to see some skydiving glow squids. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. But basically, I was checking them out. Uh, and I needed the ID numbers for the purchase, and the register knows why. I knew why at the time, and I explained it surely, but I'm just too lazy to both remember it and say it, so you're just gonna have to believe me. But, basically, I was doing that, it was taking a while, and he was just very mad. And then I was like, okay, and I was like, trying to figure something out or something. I don't know what it came to, but I like, uh, scratched my chin. And he's like, wash your hands right now! Wash your hands right now! And I was like, I was of course in my customer service tone. And I was not gonna, I was gonna be like, oh no, or something like that. But basically, what ended up happening was, I was like, yeah, there's not really anything to wash my hands with. And I was just standing there, I was like, eventually I think he accepted it or something. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was exactly like that. I was like, oh my gosh, that is exactly my thought. That's exactly. But anyways, the next customer's like, yeah, I could tell you made you uncomfortable. And I was like, I mean, would you be comfortable? It's like, oh yeah, I love you, sir. I love you so much. You make this a great experience for me. I feel like there's certain people that when you've been in customer service long enough, they just feel comfortable kind of insulting you and they expect you to be doing this kind of stuff and whatever. And like there's a certain point when I used to be stressed. I grew up, or no, when I first started my first job, I was getting customers, right? And I was, after 2 weeks of working a register on my first job, they let me have a whole night to myself. This was at a gas station that wasn't heavily, this was not heavily, uh, what's it called? We were understaffed, and the the manager even stole $900 from my paycheck, which I never got back. And now that I know what I know now, I think that they were just taking advantage of me because I was young. I was um, I was very I was very naive, I guess, and unknowledgeable about ways to protect myself, pretty much. I could have totally, now I think back, like did a lawsuit and everything and done all that because I worked for essentially nothing for 3 weeks. Because, but anyways, like, um, uh, now I'm older, I know how to handle that type of thing. I lost out on an opportunity for a lot of money, like probably over $1,000. Like that would have been an easy win, and I didn't take it. But I was 18. I just was an adult. Just started. Hang on. Hang on. Ugh. Oh, another customer. One time, I had this guy. He he randomly, like, it's kind of funny, but basically, um, he was pretty muscular, regular transaction, right? Like you check him out, everything goes normal. He ends up walking out, the automatic doors start opening, and he just slams them open. He just, no, 0 to 100 real quick, and I'm like, well, at least I don't pay for those. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? That's not my problem. But basically, I come in one day, and there's broken, a few of the doors are broken, right? Like like the door itself, like either the door wasn't working, or the glass was shattered, or both. I think we had to open for customers. I don't remember, but the guy who was on the shift before me or something, he was like, we were talking about it. It was like, oh yeah, we this door randomly, or no, like, he's like, this guy came in and he just did the doors, and I was like, wait, did he look like this, like an older guy? And he's like, and he kind of was muscular too, so like maybe roid rage or something. But I don't know, but basically, he's like, yes, he looked exact, and I was like, yes, I had that same guy doing that exact same thing. So he's done it. And he's like, did you just check him out like normal? And he just slams those open. And it's like, yeah, it wasn't really any problem or anything. Like, he got his stuff, and he just walked out and slammed the doors open, and they broke. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm so curious, because he seemed so calm. He seemed so calm while checking out, right? And then for whatever reason, he just feels the need or desire to slam the automatic doors open. And I'm just like, I mean, it's not my problem, but at the same time, I'm like, why would you do, like, and I feel like a lot of time, a lot of people don't think that far. Like, I feel like some people, and I'm really jealous of this a little bit, because I really wish I had a little bit of this mindset when it comes to the most trivial things that I stress over. Like, they just don't really think about stuff, and they just kind of do stuff, and they just like same with so many of those like people that I'd run into that I'd do customer service for. They just don't really think or like um or do that. And I don't want to say that based on everybody, you know, but I'm talking about people who do crazy stuff, like absolutely crazy, and just pay it no mind at all, no mind whatsoever. And I'm just like, I wish I could have a minuscule amount of that to do with at my choosing. Because if I could not like stress details like that, or like just something like that, I would I would just be straight up. It would be so much better. I could probably sleep on time. It would probably be so much better. Hang on. Um, so that being said, I don't know their life. They probably do stress and everything. That guy who slammed the doors open, I'm sure he was mad for some reason. I get the I'm kind of an empath, and I get the feeling he was kind of mad for some reason. And or maybe it's his way of doing, I don't know. But but yeah, basically, hang on. Needed that. And if I can find some drip stone or not even dripstone, just, ooh, yeah. So I'll take those. This might be good enough. And then we'll get, I believe yeah, we need cauldrons in order to get this next thing. It's been so long since I've done this thing. Anyways. We need some iron to do what I'm wanting to do. Isn't that looking kind of cool now? Looks like, but the chat, man, hang on. I'm not giving up on that. I think it's cool. Oh no. Oh no, I put it somewhere else. Hang on, I have an idea. Good stuff. And solution made. Honestly. It's looking pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That'll do. Alright. Alright. I like it. Now if we could get like red carpet or something. Like make it look like it's a lavish kinda you know what I mean? Hang on. But let's see. Okay. And now, so we have that. The build we can make, we need iron for. There we go. 5. Nice. So, it would be nice, it would be so nice to have, like, we don't want lava to be anywhere near the stuff that will set on fire. So it'd be kind of cool to have it, like, be... It would be kind of cool to have it somewhere that looks really cool. You know what I mean? Ooh, like say you could point dripstone and then lava would be kind of just right there, right? But I would like that bridge the way it is. I was thinking it would be cool to have like a row of like dripping lava on both sides of this. Wouldn't that be kind of interesting? And then like some cauldrons to capture it. Right? Where else would it look cool? It might look cool over here. So we can, real quick, we can do like one of these. So yeah, the middle. It looks pretty good. Honestly, I think it looks pretty interesting. Pretty nice. For right now, we can have it be like that. Ooh, isn't that cool? We'll see if one or the other essentially adds to the whatever it's called more. But we need cobblestone. And if that doesn't look as cool as I want it to, then I can still change it. Alright, Dylan, I'm gonna go to bed since I'm getting sleepy. You have a good night. Or else. KLW can't. Yes. Alright, Angel. Your threat has been taken into account. Your cat threat. I understand. I must have a good night. Hang on. Alright. could do like temporarily do that, and then we will want to get rid of this so it doesn't set on fire and set our things on fire. Honestly, we have this for good reason, so part of the reason is just so that this doesn't set on fire and set our things on fire in proximity. So the same with this. This could set on fire, so we're gonna handle that real quick. And hopefully it does nothing like that to beehives, but we'll see. Okay, we'll do this. No. Not the build box, it would be like, I think it would actually, yeah. Here it is. Here's where something is missing. Right there is something is also missing. So the second, there we go, that's the last one. Good stuff. Look at all those bees, so many. Looking decent, looking nice. It'd be nice to get more cauldrons to get more lava. Could farm lava pretty easy. Do that as a last thing. Just cauldrons would work. And then I have the dripstone to be able to do it. 42 bones? 30 bones. Alright, I'm just gonna get the iron real quick. I'll probably end it for the night after that. Um. No. There. Over time. You see what I mean? There we go. That's the goal. Does it look structurally sound? Does it look fine? Maybe like this would look better. You know, it would look kind of cool. Whoops. No, no, no. Should it be... No. I'm not sure I like it that much. With... Well, let's see how it looks. None of these. Some dirt. You know what? Maybe one behind it would look better. That looks fine. Maybe supporting it from this side here would be the last step, maybe? I think it looks fine. I don't think I need to put any more into it. I like it. I like it. It is something to look at, so that's nice. Alright. Seems like that one's the fastest. But yeah, I guess we'll check that right before I leave for the night. Did a lot of good stuff this one. Got a whole new one of these. Very cool. Oh my gosh. This is just insane productivity. It's just very good. I think almost every level. Hang on. So one thing I want to double check actually. And this is a great use of this actually. We gotta make sure. Alright, good. 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 Perfect. It's like the actual perfect way to check that. I'm so glad they added that. Alright, but until next time, what a good one. Like, the stuff is looking better, getting better. Like, it's really starting to come together, guys. I'm starting to like it. I love that. Took a little while, but I've officially found what I like about this world. Until next time.